Hello everyone, welcome. This is Mathematics with Teacher Abbas, and in today's lesson we'll be looking at multiplication of time. All right, so we'll be taking multiplication of time today. So remember in our last class we talked about addition and subtraction of time, and we saw the basic principles. We saw the concept needed when we are adding and subtracting time. So we also apply that same concept as we multiply time today. All right, so let's quickly jump into it. I'm not gonna waste time in this lesson. So let's see, we have to multiply 3 minutes 8 seconds by 5 seconds. 3 minutes 8 seconds by 5 seconds. All right, so let's see what we're gonna get from there. All right, so let's see. We take the normal step we do when we are multiplying, the same thing we do. So we take 5 times 8, take 5 times 8 first, and that will give us 40. All right, so remember we must always know the base we are looking for. Please, if you didn't follow us in the last class, please do well to take the last class and see what we did under addition and subtraction of time, because you need to understand what base we are using to add. We did enough explanation under the last class, so please do well to check it out. So let's see, 5 times 8 is 40, and we are dealing with minutes and seconds, so that means we are dealing with base 60. Our base is 60. Okay, we are in base 60. So what do we do at this point? We have 40 here. Is it up to 60? Remember we said base 60 has from 0 up to 59. So once it crosses 59, once it gets to 50, you have to divide by 60, and then you continue from there. So this is 40, meaning we are still within the range, so we can keep our 40 here. And then 5 times 3, that will give us 15. So you can write what we have here. So that means our answer here is 15 minutes and 40 seconds. 15 minutes and 40 seconds is our answer. All right, so let's check number two. Number two, we are dealing with weeks, days, and hours. Weeks, days, and hours. Okay, so for hours, we are relating it to days. And what's the base? We have one day equal to 24 hours. One day equals to 24 hours. So that means for the hours, we are dealing with base 24. We are dealing with base 24. Okay, and then for weeks and days, we have 1 week equal to 7 days. 1 week equals to 7 days. So that means we are dealing with base 7 here, and we are dealing with base 7 here, and this will not have any base because there's nothing else here that will relate to. So whatever we get here, we'll put it down. So let's see. So this one is base 24, meaning once it crosses 23, we are to divide. And this is base 7, meaning once it's bigger than 6, we are to divide. So let's see. Um, 7 into, or 7 times 6. 7 times 6. What do we get for 7 times 6? 7 times 6, we are going to get 42. 42, and 42 is bigger than 23. Remember the digit, the digit or the numbers we can have in base 24 is 0 to 23. All right, so let's see. And we are getting 24, we are getting 42 here, meaning we are going to take 42 divided by 24. 42 divided by 24, and this will give us one remainder, 18. 1 remainder 18. And we said in this case you write the remainder, you put your 18 here, and then you carry 1 to the next place value. Okay, to the next place, which is 7 times 7 will give us 49. 49 plus 1, that will be 50. All right, so remember that's base 7, so 50 means 50 all over 7, and that will give us 7 remainder 1. So what do we do here? We put our 1 and then we carry 7 to the next place. And then we have 7 times 5, that will give us 35. 35 plus 7, that will give us 42. So like I said, this one, there's no other unit here. So we keep whatever we have here. So that will give us 42. So that means our answer here is 42 weeks, 42 weeks, 1 day, and then 18 hours. All right, so this is what we do when we are multiplying. Like I said, the key thing you must understand is the base. You must understand how the base works. And we took time to talk about this while we were adding and subtracting time. So that's why we are not going to waste time under multiplication of time. So this is what we'll be having under our examples for multiplication of time. Now you must also take note that this same principle is not only in time, it can be applied to other quantities, quantities like length, quantities like weight, quantities like which other one, capacity. You can also do the same thing. So for example, you can be asked to, maybe you have meters and centimeters. You can be asked 3 meters, maybe 12 centimeters, to be multiplied by, let's say, maybe 7. So this can also be done. Take note of this. This can also be done. So you know the base to work with. Now 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So you know that you're working with base 100 here, not base 10. You're working with base 100 here. So you must take note of that. So if you understand it with time, it's easier for you to also relate it to other quantities and other units. All right, so you have some activity questions here, just 5 questions. Carefully go through them one after the other. Make sure you attempt them properly. All right, so if you have any problem, you can, or you have any idea, you can drop that in the comment section. I will attend to it definitely. All right, so thank you for watching this video. Please do what to like, subscribe if you have not done so, and see you in our next class.